entire enemy team.
Oh, I'm so happy the LEC is back. These are the kind of drafts I want to see. I don't think I've ever seen any action yet in the LPL and the LCK. I could be wrong, but I've been following the region so much since the start, but I haven't seen it. Karth, the AD carry, Yasuo, Diana.
Earlier, there are no camps for him to take on Mad Lion's side.
Every time the camera pans on either of these solo lanes, the trade looks so rough. Perks might be going for a dive. He fancied it for a second there. Selfmade's around. Reeker will level up to some kind of mid gank here. Perks might have to be careful.
Perks very, very far forward. Obviously has the stealth as well as the little hook shot. See if it can take him out to safety, but the flash forward immediately locking him down all too easy, and that's going to be first blood for Reeker coming through.
Welcome back to Europe, Perks. Kaiser and Elyoya make it happen. The two Lebrovin cards just hovering around in case Elyoya tries to contest.
And certainly don't expect to see a lot of kill pressure on the bottom side for Vitality. Without support from Selfmade, they opted for the heal and the exhaust. Much more defensive summoners than Unforgiven and Kaiser.
The year K-Draw from 2021,
oh, no,
so I think you wouldn't know that.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Elyoya. Could he ult flash? Oh, there it is! The perfect prediction! Wow, geniuses. Perks goes down, sadly.
He is sitting nice and dandy as we see Lebrov and Selfmade now teaming up towards the top side.
I like to see it. We got to see the jungle sports energy from Elyoya and Kaiser on the first kill. Now see if Lebrov and Selfmade can match on the top side. Arma with the double dash available, but getting away from these champions feels like it's next to impossible. Will not have the dice after the slice. Flash out to safety is clean. Going to force a few sums out from the side of Vitality. Ulti coming in as well, but not nearly enough to survive. Vitality will find the kill in the end as Perks burning down in the mid lane, but will not drop, or will he?
Oh, close. Unforgiven almost got his first kill. Fine flanks. Mad Lions need to be careful about that, but Kaiser's now roaming up towards the top side, going to spot out Selfmade. They're trying to help Armut out a little bit here to punish this cannon with no flash, who Alphari might be disrespecting a bit here. Kaiser flash ult.
Kaiser, flash forward with the ult, should guarantee the Q land going in, slows him down as well. That's the ulti coming out, followed with the empowered stun. In goes the Diana. It's a clean play from Mad Lions.
Alphari thought he was safe there. Selfmade spotted Kaiser out way before, and Alphari kept hitting the wave as Selfmade's looking for Armut here.
A little bit of damage ticking back on Armut. The ulti has now fallen away. He's got enough for one empowered ability. Vitality can't afford to overstep.
There was no real follow-up, so now Elyoya's mid. He's going to drop the Herald. Mid-tier 1's going to fall, and the biggest question you have to put to Mad Lions is, great, your early game has been fantastic so far, but how can you transition this lead that Reeker has to side lanes, to bot, to top? Now that mid tower's down, he can push into tier 2, and if his jungle support's around, they can split throughout playoffs in general. The jungle support always the most consistent factor and the strongest factor of Mad Lions.
Yeah, and while it is only a single game,
this amount of burst damage that Mad Lions have, because right now it's incredibly strong and it's spiking.
Yeah, Reeker has to be careful here. Selfmade can't step forward alongside Perks. Windwall there to block the stun. They now want to turn and burn. Lead forward from Elyoya, and again another combo. Perks just gets instantly deleted. The action! Two squishy and a double for Elyoya.
My lord, the damage that comes out of this combo. Elyoya, so much patience, playing it to perfection. Got both of their flashes and then R flash instantly to get the engage. Reeker drops the ult, and that was a 2v2. They're both still full HP. They can still dive top. They still have Karthus ultimate. They have so many tools to make this happen.
Walking away, Alphari still has his ultimate, only level 10. He has to hold on for as long as possible, throwing the ult down before he gets CC'd, but it's just not enough. Alphari not strong enough to stop the dive from happening. Mad Lions flawlessly transitioning their advantage mid into the top lane, into the back pocket of Elyoya and Armut as they break those plates. It is a masterclass early game from Mad Lions.
Yeah, 5 plates mid, they got a couple top. Unforgiven's been hitting this bot tower. Players think they can look for outplays, or they can hold or clear the wave to buy time to give their team tempo on the other side of the map. But that's not the case. Mad Lions just showing respect, and maybe they want to be a bit more aggressive here. Kaiser.
Potential turn for Vitality. Kaiser tanking up the tower. It's going to be a big deal, but that's going to be the massive combo. Here comes the Karthus ultimate, but Selfmade in the midst of everybody. It's not enough. Alphari going in as well. It's an absolute bloodbath. Yasuo still standing. That's a perfect tornado. He goes in. He's trying to heal. Not nearly enough survivability to get through that one. It's a bloodbath. It's a back and forth. 8-4 now. The total score and kills. Unforgiven and Elyoya are here, but hard for them to find any more gas in the tank to keep pushing. Messy exchange on the top side, but Vitality call it out well.
Yeah, Mad Lions biting off a little bit more than they can chew there. Kaiser thought they could dive onto...
But not enough to stop a full EP.
Kaiser? Let's be careful here.
Catching out. Perks invisible in the darkness. Flash forward. Kaiser going to try to spider, not hook his way out, or turn. For now, just clearing vision. Setup on the Drake is there. Second Drake of the game for the Mad Lions.
Objective should be bot tier 1, and Kaiser's just trying to spot out all of Vitality so they can dissect the map.
Kaiser has to be careful here. Already had the flash out, now locked up again. Here comes the Jhin. Ultimate 1, 2, and 3. Going to finish that one. Selfmade takes a quick reset. A good pick from Vitality. Kaiser feeling a little bit too confident.
Waves unpushed. will of course get collapsed on. Carzzy has the W from long range, and now Selfmade might fancy something bot. Elyoya's here to match, but Labrov and Carzzy are coming down too. No flash.
Can be a 4v2. Arma going to try to double dash through. He has made it under the tower. Should be all right. Elyoya might now be the one in trouble, except for Carzzy's taking so much damage. That's the power of the Diana. That's going to be an instant kill. Labrov now knows that he has picked the wrong fight, going deep under that tower, still doing so much damage. Elyoya absolutely unafraid, getting two. Alphari running for his life now. Labrov just trying to survive. They're going to pick up the cow. Alphari will walk away. It's a bloodbath in favor of Mad Lions.
5-0-5 for Elyoya out of 11 kills. This is an absolute masterclass in Game 1 of the LEC 2022. Just playing it to perfection every single time where he needs to be. He plays the fights to perfection as well. It's just such a clean game from Elyoya. Unforgiven's going to get a mid-tier 2. Herald's still alive. Maybe they can force a bot tier 2. Alphari's trying to fight back.
Sorry, stepping in. Good damage, but he's just so squishy. Elyoya going golden. That's going to be the ulti coming in from McKinnon. There's no zone used to stop that one. Perk's now going to be in trouble as well. In goes Kaiser. Out goes Perks with a clean flash. Unforgiven in the area, but with Elyoya.
That's why Diana can be picked with Renekton. And once you have both of those, well, Diana wants to be the only AP damage on the top side. So now you've unlocked the Yasuo. So now you have such a simple wombo combo. And Labrov just flashed over a wall while Mad Lions is on Nash. And now
they're trying to find it. Arma going to be in trouble, but they're just going to give up Nash for this one. Curtain call. We've seen the ult steal before, but Kaiser watched that VOD too. Not going to let it happen. Now suddenly in the mid lane, it looks like Vitality just have to run for their lives. Arma can go for the dash forward. Quick stun onto Labrov. Labrov is going to get hooked. Max range there on that one. They should be able to pick up the kill onto Labrov. The rest of Vitality will escape, but right now Vitality in tempo hell, because that's a Baron buffed up Mad Lions. It's just not going to matter too much. They throw a wind wall up here in a moment if they need to, and Reeker and Arma can step forward alongside the rest of Mad. Vitality, if they want to pick a fight, probably have to pick it now, but instead they're going to back away, leaving open this inhibitor. 5 members now. Maybe they can contest. Alphari waiting on that ult cooldown, just about a second away.
Yeah, mid-wave will get cleared out by Selfmade, so that means the end of that for Mad Lions. Wasting win the game. They can be explosive towards the top side, force a top tier 2, maybe try to dive if Vitality try to defend. They can also play it slow. Use this Baron to stall the game out, keep deep vision in their jungle, and play for the next dragon. So this game whatsoever is Mad Lions keep up the push in the top side. Inhib's bot inhib is down. Super minions on the bot side, forcing this top tier 3.
Feels like it might just be a Mad Lions victory lap. Labrov stepping forward, but I don't know if he has enough gas in the tank to find any of these kills. Locked up, Selfmade immediately onto the backside, but Reeker now leaping out. Doesn't have the third Q quite yet. Carzzy going to throw down some damage, but Kaiser more than happy to body block. And sadly, it just feels like Vitality are fighting for scraps. You're completely right, Kagel. This is...
So they're setting up around it, but Mad Lions are just saying, well, we're going to go mid then. If you guys want to all go into our top side jungle and find some vision on Baron, we'll just end the game. That's going to be a mid-tier 3.
Well, walking away. Vitality, they have to get weird with it, but sadly for them, Mad Lions not going to take any kind of no matter who you are. And those stopwatches that you talked about earlier, Kadril, I think
the tower, they get a tower? No, they got 1 tower, Dracos. They got an objective bounty. They take those.
They're playing for objective bounties. That's maybe the best.
And they got 1. We'll see if they can get the objective bounty on the Baron, because that's been started up. Labrov will probably pop a ward over to spot it out. Selfmade's around. Can he steal it though?
Can he steal it? Selfmade going in? No! Elyoya gonna lock that one down. Selfmade, that was the last chance, and it feels like it's gone now. TP's coming in the mid lane. Mad Lions going for the throat on this one. Perks, Carzzy waiting in the darkness, but Arma just buying so much time, buying so much space. Now stepping forward, Perks getting cut down. Reeker taking down Labrov, and here comes the Space Laser, baby. Not enough to finish the job, but Perks has to be careful on this one. Alphari also in the area. Level 16 cannon, ulti up and available. But it just doesn't matter because Arma's going to flash first, and in goes the hook from Kaiser. It goes just a little bit wide. You called it, but you cursed him, Kadril. And Mad Lions coming out swinging in this first game. It was a masterclass of an early game. Excellent play from Kaiser and Elyoya to set up the rookies on their team for success. And Alphari maybe wants to turn it. Maybe he can. Unforgiven still standing. Reeker, the rest of the team now backing off. Vitality will not go quietly, and for now they're going to hold on just a little bit longer. What else can they get from this? Execution will still be the name of the game.
Yeah, Alphari trying to find some kind of flank, but Elyoya is just making sure these waves are escorted in. He will get stunned up here. How much damage can he do before he dies?
Locked up, good damage. Alphari, Elyoya goes gold, and Selfmade whiffs on the ultimate. That's going to be big. Now the Nautilus ultimate coming in as well. He just wants to finish the kill so he can get the reset, but it will not happen. Unforgiven taking him down. Perks off to the side, trying to buy as much space as possible, but Reeker just deletes him, and now again the ulti comes down. Carzzy already half health. Arma now stepping forward. It's an absolute slaughter in the base. Again, Mad Lions coming out swinging in their first game. Vitality do not know what hit them, but pretty confident that the Diana Yasuo might not be played again.
8-1 and 10 for Elyoya on Diana. Unbelievably clean game from him. Kaiser, a couple little hiccups here and there, trying to get vision deep in the enemy jungle, getting caught out. But other than that, from start to finish, looked pretty in favor.
Find an early advantage.
Pali, Gwen picked up there for GenX. Of course, top matchup will always be in Gwen's favor. Will win out on side lane, will win trades. Maybe he's going to go for the TP Ignite, of course. But, I mean, both comps quite easy to dissect. Rogue, full team fight comp. Jinx, Rakan, Ornn, those are the three. Yeah, Gillis will get spotted out now into River. Malrank just finished his red. Doesn't take the sweeper plant because that lets Gilius know that he's there instead. Malrank's just going to match this bot play. We might have a 3v3 already. TPs cannot come in, remember.
Hook. Trade's now going to get locked up. Chain CC immediately coming out. Comp might just get one shot before he can even do anything. Now it's a 3v2. Malrank maybe wants to try to trade something back, but instead, just using the third auto there and going to walk away.
Wants to contest because Larsen's caught the wave. He can move if he wants. Trimby is around.
Certainly difficult to do so, though. Malrang has to be careful. That is a level 6 Vex alongside a J4. A lot of burst, and Malrang does not have access to the ultimate quite yet. Can stick around and fish for the 50-50 if he wants to, but Serta is sitting there with Fear up and available on the Doom.
He's going to spot this out, and Larsen is holding the line for now.
Sertus got the Shadow Surge up and available. Can do a little Gengar action there into the backside if he wants to, but gonna opt to walk. I guess I shouldn't talk about Pokemon. They have a MOBA now. I should.
With the sit under the tower is their bot lane here. They'd have to back off. They'd get dropped on Herald, and they'd lose out on the play. So at least now they can find some plates on the other side of the map. GenX will have to back off eventually when Rogue members show. Herald comes in, all gold funneled towards comp, and we're gonna see a lot of trades here.
Yeah. Downside is Jin not really great at taking tower plates, so Rogue will at least even out the gold overall here as they break this tower, funneling into comp as you said that they would. Jinx just going to get stronger and stronger, but only 2 plates on the bottom side for Jezu and Treats. Is it like maybe we just have not panned over when Larsen has gotten a good trade? We've just happened to see a lot of not great trades from Larsen and Comp. This might be the worst trade deal in history. If Gilius gets taken down in an instant, it's a clean counter gank coming in from Malrang.
It didn't work out because when Gilius commits, he sees a Sinzao. He has nothing to escape, and of course, they win out on the 3v3. They're going to get themselves this dragon as well. We'll see what soul it is. I want to see one of the new souls. I want to see a Chem Tech. I want to see a Hex Tech, and we're going to get it.
This is the threat of the Jinx. Left alone on this tower, you can already see Kraken Slayer on top of the Zeal, and the double dagger is just going to eviscerate that tower. But SK going to focus on breaking down mid. You said it, second Herald. Obviously a very solid use for it. Otawamne in the area could fish for an ult, but very difficult. Are they going to go for this one? Immediately, Malrang now going in. Ulti comes out to mitigate any potential follow-up damage. It's big. Coming in with the Otawamne ultimate. GenX now leaping onto the backside. Trivy going to be in trouble. The knockup comes in from Otawamne. Malrang trying with the fancy footwork to get out, but from downtown comes the sniper. Jezu going to land the shot that matters. The rest of the Rogue has to turn tail and run. Messy exchange in the mid lane. The tier 1 massive Fear if he can find it. Pillar going to disrupt there a little bit from the Ornn Q. Larsen still fishing for a way into the backside. Both sides backing away. Clear that both teams know how much is at stake in this fight. Just a dragon, yes. With so many members in the area, if it breaks out to a major kill advantage, we could see a massive lead for one side. GenX now stepping forward. Treats going to go wide on the hook. 16, 1400. Dragon getting lower. Now the fight is breaking out. 1400. Who is going to get it? Jinx finding the reset immediately. Comp now trying to shred through. They're going to grab the dragon. GenX now going to be in trouble. SK getting set up to be eviscerated, but it's Sertus on the backside. Comp going for a few more kills. Double kill for Malrang. Jezu and Sertus backing away. Massive, massive fight for Rogue.
Otawamne's in trouble here. Jezu has no flash, though. Malrang's here to cover off his top laner. Malrang had Smite that entire time, but it's Comp who secures it. He was free hitting in the back line, doing so much damage. Jezu has ult up in a second. Maybe he wants to try to snipe out Otawamne. Here it comes. No flash. Ease the wall. Oh, he's missing every bullet, Dracos. He can't see anything.
Oh, man. Otawamne doing his best Neo impression, I guess, if we want to be favorable on that one. Struggle is Treats committing the ultimate feels like the only safe bet, or Larsen leaping into Sertus, but he's learned in the laning phase that is definitely not an option.
Oof.
Rogue having to walk through the pinch there is going to be difficult, though. Have to be careful. Have to respect the potential Wombo combo, but a Blast Cone means Malrang can't sneak his way over the wall. Larsen leaping away. That's the Fear cooldown gone, and that's the sign to kick things off. 3 members now locked up. Larsen leaping into the pit. Gilius incredibly low. Gonna get taken down by Larsen. GenX just trying to find a kill on the LeBlanc, but he can just dash right back. Chains connect anyway. Rogue are eviscerating SK in the team fight, but now Jezu's looking to fire back. Steal on the dragon comes through. You do not mess with the Jin when it comes comes to objectives, they learned it in the LCK, and we're going to have to learn it in the LEC. There it is for Jezu.
Oh, Henna stole it as well in the series today against T1. Stole the Baron with the force shot, but Jezu does the same thing here as well. As good as it looks and as great it is to deny this Mountain Soul point, let's look at the rest of what happened. Rogues on Baron, they're going to get Nash. 4 members of SK died for just Rakan. Trimby did fall. Jezu still has Flash here. If he can steal this Baron as well with a Jhin W, then honor Jhin, but he has vision on it. If he... No, there's no way, right?
Miracle Worker.
Okay.
No. That one,
Okay.
Malrang not going to let that one happen. That is Baron secured, now a 6.
Where is the damage for SK? Comp is free hitting, Treats dies, Larson takes down Gilius, Genax is all alone, and Jezu and Surtus are fending for themselves. There's no really one direction that SK was following there, but we get the T-Tors, we get the camera angle, we get the bullet that takes down Trimby, and then the bullet that takes down the Dragon as well. Jezu from range gets a little bit of a consolation prize for SK, but still now Baroned up Rogue, Siege ready to go. Genax and Gilius caught out.
And with a replay like that, at least it's a pretty consolation prize. Gilius, though, set to fall now. Surtus backing away. Here comes the Ornn ultimate. Surtus locked up. Larson just going to chase him down. No passive means no CC. Goes Golden, can use the personal space, but will not have the opportunity to do it. Rogue not respecting the personal space, as they will barrel down the mid lane and look to break open the inhibitor line.
And Dracos, I'll be completely honest. I've spoken to this about a few pro players in what was my career a couple of years ago. At the start of every spring split in the LEC or in major regions overall, because roster swaps have come in, because you've had very little scrim time, because the meta is very hard to read, scaling and teamfight is always the safest bet. Scaling, teamfight, or comps that are very easy to execute. I feel like SK's comp is quite difficult to execute. Maybe it worked in scrims, but on a competitive game at the start of a brand new year with a brand new roster, I think one-dimensional comps like Rogues, pure teamfight, protect the Jinx are just so much easier to execute.
Certainly are, but Ottawamene might be in trouble now. No, comp is simply too strong, ladies and gentlemen. That is a Gigafed Jinx and a Gigafed Rogue. 50k to 40k as this fight continues. Rogue just looking to break open the base and end the game. Surtus, Genax, Treats, Jezu still standing. Could look to hold on to this one, but there goes the rocket. Surtus now walking away, the shield coming in for the personal space. One more auto will not finish the job. SK on the retreat again, being routed, and there are the resets. Will they dive the fountain to give this man a few more kills? It looks like the answer is no, as Rogue retreat, empower the minions, and look for a slow, steady end.
Surtus, what can you do? He can do absolutely nothing. He's outranged.
She's too
He
strong!
only has a Nexus left, that's it. Gilius won't find anyone. Oh, he got Ottawamene. The creeps are back.
Backing away.
No.
We've had to sweat both times today, Cadril, for a finish, but at the end of the day, early game, relatively close overall. Mid-game, Rogue coming online. Fantastic team play, excellent team fighting. Ottawamene blowing the Ornn Horn at the perfect moment, time and time again. And Malrang, pretty impressive first game as well, all alongside hyper carry comp. I think if you're a...
That's a Corki.
What is this draft?
It's got to be a Corki top lane, right?
It's a Corki top
Obviously,
lane.
yeah.
Obviously, yeah. How did I not think of that?
Well, I think that what it does offer G2 is a little bit more scaling. I think the Gangplank is naturally going to struggle in this 1v1 as well. It's a very safe top side of the map too.
In a little bit of a sticky situation, and he has no Valkyrie on the Corki, meaning this is a free flash for Marcoon. He can just walk in, EQ combo, and the flash is guaranteed. Broken Blade has to flash away.
Okay, wow. And we're looking to attack the top lane once again. This is a stacked wave. The Malzahar's trying to push in mid. Caps hasn't reset yet.
Broken Blade. Oh, EQ doesn't hit. He went through the tower, and it was just forced outside of range. Oh, you can't put the Demacian Set in the middle of terrain because
But hang on, the TP got cancelled.
Cancelled TP. Nuke Duck silences it with the Q, stops the channel, and stops any hope Broken Blade had of surviving.
Wow, XL just will give information as to where Jankos is as he's on his red buff. You can see Caps putting more pressure down into the mid, looking for a roam, but Marcoon's looking for another gank.
Barrel set up EQ, just a little bit short. The counter barrage coming in as well. Do they know that Jankos is in the area? They do now as the wind becomes lightning. Finn, though, still on the chase. A parlay, not quite enough damage on the trial fight by fire. Will not tick down Broken Blade. Caps on the way up. Marcoon and Finn on the way back to the fountain, it seems. Quick double kill over to G2.
And the aggression is now punished very well by G2. Medic, we were just talking about... Ooh, Patrick goes in for an aggressive trade.
Patrick's only 5 here. There's the Flame Chompers. There's Advian flashing away, but the flash chase is there. Exhaust not enough to keep Advien alive, and the level advantage paying off dividends for G2.
And a big 2v2 kill comes out for the bot lane.
139 days since you
Themselves
last.
2 very quick kills and finally get themselves back in control of the game.
And LeBlanc with 30 kills can be devastating to deal with. Sorcerer's Shoes already complete. Chains are going to land, but there's the suppression, Nether Grasp. Caps is feeling the call of the void as Nukeduck takes him out.
And that is what Malzahar...
Marcoon on his way down here, Vedius. It may turn into a 3v3 lickety split, but Patrick's going to get slowed here. Actually dodges away from the Glitter Glance. Tidal Wave being used. Jankos waited, bided his time, and there's a super mega kill rocket from Flackard as he picks up his first kill in the LEC.
Really nice flash there.
Sekiro, apparently.
Difficult game.
Really tough as Nukeduck looks for a fight up towards the top lane. Nether Grasp into a parlay, into a cannon barrage should be enough to take down Broken Blade here. In fact, not even using the Malzahar ultimate. Call to the Void a little bit short, but the parlay is not. Targamas caught unaware, as is Flackard in the bottom lane. All summoners burnt from the G2 bot lane, and a death onto Flackard.
That a Lulu can offer you as well. So we'll see how effective it is as the game progresses. Finn currently sitting solo in the bot lane, but a
Caps
TP
is looking for it.
flank.
Finn's going to flash away, but can he turn this one around onto Broken Blade? Cannon barrage out. Caps trying to get the chains to hit, but Finn is dodging them as much as he can in the end. Broken Blade will secure the kill, but Finn survives towards the river. Patrick a little bit separated here. Marcoon's going to clear out this ward. Ward going in from Caps as well, and G2 now have control over the Dragon
And this
Pit.
is really important because now G2 get to determine how the fight will play out. XL are the ones forced to engage. There are a lot of disengaged tools. Now the poke begins.
Broken Blade already down to half. Does have that package. Can do a huge amount of work in a fight like this. Dragon down to 1,000 HP and should be secured by Jankos. The package separates the team, and immediately Patrick is down, and immediately G2 pounce. Caps trying to get onto the back line there. The chains, but the oranges should make this K from Finn. Second chains, double flash. Jankos going in. Crescent Guard will not be enough to force XL down. They lose only Patrick, but alongside that, they lose to take. Baron, though, now begun. Caps has that teleport. Can join this fight, but they knew Jankos was low. However, he's a jungler in 2022. He's back to full HP already. Broken Blade at half. 4,000 on the Baron. XL trying to call G2 to a fight. Trying to call G2 to the river. Jankos dives in. Nukeduck flashes away. Jankos down already. XL. Baron resets. Finn stepping forward with the parlay. Hits Caps. G2, 4 members strong, can continue to try and play this one slow with the Baron resetting it. Patrick dashing forward. The Caps able to dash away himself.
He's gone back to base, now making his way back out onto the map. Ooh, but I think Finn has overstayed. He doesn't have TP and Caps is on the hunt.
Does he have the oranges? Wait for the chains to connect. Doesn't have them, it seems. He's down. Ethereal Chains will find their man as Caps goes 3-1.
They still need to reset. I don't think Caps has actually based yet. He's pushed out that top and is now going to look to go base. Patrick wants to try and punish it. Level
this is
16.
3 levels. He doesn't hit it. He dashes forward. He's got the exhaust. Can he do the damage onto Caps' hit? Great clone micromanagement, but the Barside alteration will find his man. The shutdown goes over to Patrick.
And this is one of those situations where Caps just pushed one too many waves.
Yep.
He overstayed, he really needed to reset, and now his overstaying gets punished. He dies, XL start the Baron off once more.
What can Flecker do? Broken Blade has the TP. I think he's got a package in base as well. He'll pick that up. Will he teleport to it? No. Instead, he comes to the fight. So earlier today, people were teleporting to that package. Broken Blade, though, is going to join this fight. As there goes Jankos. Nethergrass coming out as well. Finn on the back line with Broken Blade fighting. The Immortal Shubo will keep Broken Blade alive. Flacker doing what he can. Marcoon forced away. Super Mega Death Rocket finds it. A 1-for-1 exchange between the two top laners. And it's both the bot lanes left alive. Flacker and Targamas are just not great.
We'll have to ask Marcoon. We can ask him.
Yeah.
Now, Baron again. I love this. XL, Baron up, let's start it. We want to fight, let's get G2 to come and fight us. Caps does have the TP, but this Baron is dying fast.
It's already down to 5,000 Caps. Now channeling the TP, but that's 2.5 seconds before he can get in this fight.
Here we go.
And he's going to be able to secure it. XL get it. Jankos nether grasped. The only guy without a QSS, it feels, on this G2 lineup. Nukeduck's going to flash away. Broken Blade can do a lot of work with the missiles here, and Caps is in a good flank position. The zap landed.
Caps wants the kill.
Caps diving forward, but you can't get away from those barrels. You can't jump into them once before.
He feels it. He feels
you can
something
sense
is wrong.
something going
He's
on
like,
here.
where's Jankos, guys? Where's Jankos?
There we go. He checks it, flashes away towards the rest of his team. Broken Blade and
But here comes
Jankos
the
will try and
collapse.
clear this. As you say, Nukeduck TP's in. Broken Blade and Jankos on the wrong side of the rift. How long can they delay and can they get away? Because Caps is pushing in the bottom lane. In fact, they can just catch the wave. Nuke Duck there. Jankos jumps into him. There's another grasp, and Jankos has sacrificed himself for the good of the cause here, you have to feel. Finn will die. Broken Blade will die to the Lucian, actually. Looks like Patrick may have hit an Ardent Blaze from across the wall.
And that was a really good punish once again from XL. They recognize that Jankos and Broken Blade are...
There's only a cannon minion left here to help push this tower. It will be taken down as the wave does join them, so they do get a tier 2 in both mid and top lane, and a slight tower. No Baron buff on them, but perhaps they're looking for the inhibitor. 2 recalls have started as Broken Blade and Targamas will rejoin at the inhibitor. Caps is on a flank mission as well. But XL, 5 members strong, there's the Ocean Soul. How impactful is it? As Patrick dives forward with the Cullen, Caps able to jump away. Marcoon able to escape. Patrick actually not in a good situation here as the package comes out. Exhaust, Caps over the wall. There's the shutdown as Flacker secures it. Caps going to try and jump away, but he's already dead as well. And G2 are just collapsing in here. Finn and Nuke Duck, the sole 2 survivors of a catastrophe in the blue side jungle. Jankos will chase Nuke Duck down. The shutdown goes over to Broken Blade, and Nuke Duck can only stand and watch, dismayed as XL collapses around him.
Wow, that aggression from Patrick. Cannon, so you don't get that extra bit of range on the Jinx, but still. Caps as well. This is kind of, at this point in the game, LeBlanc becomes a poke champion. You jump over the wall, you drop your combo, and then you wait for cooldowns. Marcoon looking for a bit of a fight.
Jankos going back in, re-engaging, tidal wave popped. Grabs a guard, but Nuke Duck just melted. Blackhead gonna cleanse and flash away, gets himself to safety. Caps trying to dive onto the backline. Now it's Marcoon and Finn who are trying to do the damage. Patrick goes forward with Broken Blade now on a rampage, silently carrying this G2 team. 1-for-1 trade. Finn able to get a kill off towards the backside as well, as he is gonna chase a Flackhead away, flashes away from the zap. TP coming back in from Nuke Duck. Finn puts down a barrel. Caps realizes it and dodges to the side of it. Advien and Nuke Duck on their way to support Finn, to act as the supporting cast perhaps in another fight here as Caps steps forward, will spot out Finn. Advien and Nuke Duck on vision. Finn puts the barrels down again. Caps, of course, can just jump over that wall and Finn tries to turn it around. Caps, what? Excuse me, sir? You need a license for that sort of assassination in this country.
Finn no TP. Baron being started off, they know. I think XL's just going to give this one up.
Looks like it. Just going to fight over the Elder instead. A very back and forth game here between XL and G2. G2, I feel, have been at the fore in the driver's seat for the majority of it, but XL will, of course, be the first time in the team's history if they are able to do so. Marcoon here, Jankos stepping forward. Jankos going to get knocked up. Crescent Guard coming out as well, but that's a big ultimate down. Caps on the flank. Flacker trying to get the damage in from range. Can Powder come out to play as Flacker will take down Marcoon? It's actually Broken Blade that gets it, but look at the backline assassination that is Caps. Finn, though, picks up a triple kill. And the Gangplank making bank in that fight with 3 quick waves pushing in. G2 can just pull Caps and Flacker across.
I like this. Flacker doing the right thing here, just pressuring the mid wave.
Where is everyone? Where is everyone? XL have no vision right now. Now they know Jankos and Broken Blade are there. Caps stepping forward as well. Where's Blackhead? Marcoon is low, doesn't want to smite for health, of course. Level 16 on that Jarvan. The waves that continue to push in. Caps continues to look for a flank, to look for a
made it behind them. Oh no, he's gone back.
You're getting so baited. Sneaky. XL are getting baited. Caps trying to find a way to get onto this backline. At the end, half silence. But Caps can just jump back out. There's the Cullen coming out from Patrick. 5,000 on the Elder. Marcoon back to full HP. Advien and Nuke Duck
they're going to burn it. They're going to burn it
as well. They're going to try and burn it down, and it's Jankos who secures it. Now the grass down onto Jankos. He's going to pop the Soulwatch. Finn forced up towards the top side. Blackhead now can step forward. And that's the Jinx I saw in Arcane as he helps the double kill for Broken Blade. Nuke Duck forced away. Patrick the same. And this should be a wipe here for G2 as they clean up XL in the bottom lane.
And it all came down to a 50-50 smite battle between Marcoon and Jankos, with which Jankos comes out on top. G2 with the Elder are able to take down 4 members. 41 minutes. G2 will now knock on the Nexus towers.
And what a performance from both teams, as you say, Vedi. What a way to kick off the LEC 2022 for both of them. XL coming to party, but G2 came for the win. And they will take down XL in an incredible game.
Wow, very back and forth, pretty consistently throughout the game. We saw a lot of early aggression from XL to try and shut down Broken Blade in the top lane. We then saw some of that aggression punish. We saw some very close team fight effective. But the Aurelia being round out, wow. I was not expecting to see an Aurelia in pro play on day one of the LEC. Is considered a very good matchup into the Kennen, the high mobility, the potential damage output, the W that can be used to mitigate. I think his W is called Shroud or something.
Shroud of Darkness, I believe.
Right, and then his ult is called Paranoia.
Yeah, everybody's coming to get you.
Q is just Q.
Duskbringer.
So, yeah.
The E is the one I can never remember.
It's QWER, medics. That's all that matters, okay? So I think that, like, what surprises me the most about the LEC is the support meta in particular. We've been seeing so much, like, Lux, Karma, like, I mean, we did see a Nami last game, but we've been seeing so many more Enchanters.
BTO going in.
Will miss the knockup.
That was the wrong...
And White Knight's just going to keep doing that, basically, trying to avoid all conflict as much as possible.
Zlatan there, there's the first combo. Deo able to flash underneath the tower. He should survive this. That Ignite is not going to burn him down with 21 HP.
Very consistent and reliable. I've always called him Mr. Consistent, after all. Someone that you can always depend on as the game progresses. An AD carry that often will not let you down. That's a lot of damage onto Vito.
Oh, that's just first blood.
That's, yeah, I'm surprised that Vito, and then once you got low enough, the ult comes through and was able to get himself the execute, so very well played there. Vito, a big overstep.
And is dead for a little while that flash is still coming off cooldown. Rifthold put down in the top lane here by Misfits. They will be able to chip away at least 2 plates from this turret. Maybe even get, yeah, they'll probably get 3 out of it. Maybe even be able to take down the whole tower, depending on how long Astralis leave this for. But the Bulwark is going to keep that tower a little tankier than Hirit would like it to be. Kobe's going to answer on the other side. So in all fairness, this Rifthold, it will get Misfits perhaps 1 extra plate if Kobe isn't able to take down all 5 in the bottom lane. But now Deo, no flash, remember, on this Vex. Zanzara on his way as well. BTO goes in with the last breath, and there's the follow-up. And DeJour, there's no way you can get out of that one.
And we can see that Misfits, these 2 core veteran solo laners that have become the staple for Misfits, and it seems that Mercer and Zlatan, for the time being, are fitting in nicely. From Hirit, this Aurelia is going to be very scary to deal with. Very squishy, though, still at this point in the game. Can be locked down with enough crowd control, but Misfits trying to keep the momentum going. They took top tower, now going to secure the mid one.
Breaking that mid tower is so important when you are looking for these roaming death squads.
Speaking of Jin, Neon could be in a bit of trouble here, but he'll be able to sidestep his way to safety. And the Dragon now spawning in about 15 seconds.
Nice Everfrost with the root, but look at the damage onto DeJour. Hirit, whoa, okay, that was the minion you auto-attacked a couple of times there, but he found his target in the end, gets the kill. Astralis now closing in. All 5 members of Astralis are on the top side of the map for the moment. Deo, of course, will come back and join the rest of his team. Hirit flashes away. Flawless Duet will find the sun, but the shutdown goes over to White Knight.
Yeah, I think that flash is a waste. I mean, it was pretty obvious that he was dead on the kill scoreboard, as Hirit showcasing that there's not really going to be anyone able to stop him in a side lane. It's one of your jokes. Hit me.
What sort of dancing would this game do?
What sort of dancing?
Yeah, if this game was a dancer, what style of dance would it do?
The Macarena.
No, it would be a ballerina, because it's 2-2. Zlatan gonna get engaged on here by DeJour. There's the stopwatch. Can Zlatan get out of this? He's able to dodge away with the Hextech Rocket Belt. There's the Slicing Maelstrom as well. Mercer now in for a world of hurt. Thank you, Astralis, for distracting from my Droke as they pick up 2 kills. Hirit next target here. And he doesn't have the flash. He's got hooked, and he is down. 3 quick kills over to Astralis, and it's no longer 2-2.
And just like that, Astralis, I don't know if Misfits can contest this. Look, Zlatan's not going to be able to get there in time. Astralis should just be able to secure themselves the Baron 20 minutes in.
Kobe over the wall knocks the blast cone back. VTO now on his way here, does have the last breath, but really doesn't have any hope of stealing this one away. Zanzara will secure it. Astralis with the Baron. 20.5 minutes in. We do have an issue showing our drinks.
There's no TP on Vito, so he's sitting in the top lane. You started a fight with one of your key carries, and there's no way for you to come out on top. Now, of course, this only equalizes the gold, and now Misfits.
Oh, that was gorgeous! Oh, they predicted the fact he would take the lantern. The hook connects from Mercer. And now Misfits strike back a gold lead for them. 2 Barons off Astralis, and this is going to be the mid-tier 2.
And just like that, Misfits are able to get a little bit more into their back pocket. They shut down
towards a flanking position here in the bottom side river. Now they know that Zanzara is in the area. Astralis 4 members strong. White Knight on the flank. Could be in a good position to find a slicing Maelstrom on the backline here. Schlatan and Neon are forced away. Zanzara steps forward, and here comes Dejour. The slicing Maelstrom onto the backline, and already Schlatan is down. Mercer next. That's 2 to Astralis, and once again, in the blink of an eye, Dejour goes in, and Misfits go down.
Beautiful execution there from Astralis. They recognized that Misfits was being funneled into this narrow choke point, and the Vex saw a perfect opportunity to engage with LEC.
I have seen him have good performances before, of course, on Fnatic Rising, but a larger stage today that he steps on, or at least he plays on, as now he's caught out in the side lane. Pops the stopwatch. Promiscue's going to try and put the Lantern down. The flash onto the Lantern will get him out with a shield from the personal space. Beer down as well, but Hibbett has found the back line, and Hibbett's already found one of what could be a few kills. Look at Kobe trying to get away, and look at Hibbett saying, not today, my friends. And Zara next up will be able to escape, but that's 3 kills over to Misfits. And Betty, it's a palindrome of a game. Every time one team gets 3 kills, the other team has to match it. Make it 4 for Misfits as they go 1 ahead at 8-7.
And just like that, it gets flipped on its head once again. Misfits answering back with aggression of their own. Schlatan still looking out for Zanzara. He will be able to get away.
Can, of course, heal up very quickly with the Immortal Shield Bow. There's the Fear, there's the Everfrost, there's the Root, there's the Wind Wall. And that might be what you're looking for the engaged possibility. Super Mega Death Rocket tanked up, Immortal Shield Bow down on VTO now, no T. No, no T. It's a Boston Tea Party as White Knight goes in for the engaged slicing Maelstrom. Everyone from Misfits will survive, and no TP on VTO is what I meant to say earlier. He's going to have to go farm up the top wave to heal himself up. White Knight, no flash, no slicing Maelstrom now as Astralis starts up the Baron. VTO still in a good position to flank this. Of course, White Knight has a teleport of his own. It's unleashed, so he can get to a ward. He can get anywhere he wants in this fight if his team so needs him. Astralis now back off, and Misfits might be the ones to start up the looming purple worm. Mercer on a control ward, not spotted out here. Zanzara will step forward and be met by Mercer. Zanzara now rooted up, and that's the jungler, and he might be dead before the rest of his team can even react. White Knight slicing Maelstrom said half his cooldown down. Baron secured. Schlatan secures it. Dejour now the target for all of Misfits, and that's 2 kills. And the Baron over to Misfits.
Dejour and Kobe, but he was able to heal up a little bit on the bot side of the map. White Knight ended up resetting, and then when they tried to come back and contest the Baron, that is where Mercer, with his fantastic positioning in the blue side jungle, was able to find a pick onto Zanzara, removing the smite, removing the jungler, and removing that obstacle. 7k gold lead, level 17 on this Aurelia is scary to deal with, but the TP flank now coming in from White Knight.
There goes Dejour as well. That's the damage they were looking for onto Neon. Stopwatch popped by Dejour. He's got a Lantern to get to. White Knight coming in with a slicing Maelstrom as they look to get onto the backline. Hibbett dodging away. Another kill goes over to Astralis. Schlatan dead. Flash, Spectral, more. Zanzara looking for more in this fight if he can find it, but Hibbett continues to dodge, duck, weave his way around, but the doom and the gloom that is Dejour will get the kill there. In the end, secured by Zanzara. VTO left the rest of his team on a little... I also think you're the worst caster in the league, but we don't talk about that too much, do we, as Misfits start up the Baron. Mercer once again in this flank position. TP coming in from White Knight as he looks to join this fray. 2,000 HP on the Baron already secured. Dejour's going to try and get onto the backline, but Mercer is just distracting, delaying Astralis from getting into this fight. Now can White Knight get in there? He can. Slicing Maelstrom finds one. Hear it. Next up, as Kobe will secure, and VTO has to flash away. Dragon is available for Astralis, but they do lose out on the Baron.
A very disjointed fight there for Misfits. And notice that this time around, Misfits are clearing out behind them, using that sweeper to try and deny any potential flanks, but the hook comes through from Promiscue.
There's the Flame Chompers, and Mercer's just dead where he stands. Nothing he could really do in that situation. Got the depth charge off, but Astralis once again able to find a pick. And actually, 4 metrics the bounties are worked off. As player experience levels, total level in the game is one of the metrics as well. Oh. As Misfits look for that engage, there's Kobe, will Bloodthirster's shield be enough? He gets ignited and he ticks down. The shield was not enough to keep Kobe alive. Misfits found the engage. And I found a few times myself surprised by how quickly Misfits were able to find these kills.
They've constantly been looking for these picks, and it is these picks that enable them to come out on top against Astralis. They're able to find a crucial one onto Kobe, but now Astralis answer back.
Great cleanse from Neon into the flash. He gets away from the Slicing Maelstrom, still stunned up, but White Knight is the only one to fall, as the Slicing Maelstrom does not enough for Astralis. Misfits will wipe Astralis, apart from Zanzava, who's able to escape, but this is the Nexus, and this is Misfits claiming their first win in the LEC Spring 2022.
And just like that, the game ends. No Baron, no Dragon Soul, just a single pick onto Kobe. The biggest threat that Misfits had to be worried about was shut down, and they're able to convert that into a game. Oh my word, we are going to get the rematch. Adam, on his staple champion on the Darius, will be playing into Wonder's Gwen. Oh, I don't suppose you know off the top of your head the number of times he was solo killed last time. I won it with the bot lane, so no one really given a leash for the junglers. That doesn't actually tell you exactly. Oh,
Adam,
that's a
what
flash.
was that? Just a flash! He's looking for the hemorrhage stacks. It doesn't have Ignite, and Wonder will be forced away. Now, Wonder can just teleport back in. Dorman's double UK player really rise up and start to challenge some of the other AD carries. No, Alfari and Xmadi, I think, the two that we have. Nuclear Vent forced away here. He should be able to back, has the teleport. Wonder trading with Adam. Ignite available for the Gwenin. Razork will join the fray, but the wind becomes lightning assured.
Wonder's going to die.
Yep, as you say, Wonder is very dead. First blood to Adam as he finds the kill. Razork next up, and Adam will help Syncroft secure it. 2 kills over to BDS to kick this one off.
That was a big misplay there from Wonder. He kept trying to get back to the lane through, well, hilarious.
Look, mate, I've got to get all the bad ones out at the start of the season so I don't do them in playoffs, you know? I still think 2-2 was an incredible joke.
Well, now start losing a lot of farm, and you can start to see that CS discrepancy starting to build between the two. So that early kill that Adam was able to get, slowly starting to lose value. And now we understand the swap a little more, wanting to use that Rift Tower to try and secure this early tower.
Humanoid's going to be on a ward here. Limit now was caught out, doesn't have the flash, of course, that was used earlier. Gold card locked in, they're looking for Limit, instead goes for Synchro. Hillsang diving forward, still has the quickness. Adam with the flash apprehend, though. And against his former teammate, Adam gets the kill. Humanoid down.
Beautifully done there from Adam, committing the flash. I do remember. And BDS currently setting up for the next Drake. They've brought their bot lane back down. As Syncroft now lands a stun onto Wonder.
I mean, as much as Adam is having great performance, so is Syncroft.
Yeah.
He's level 10. Highest level in the game on the jungle right now, alongside Humanoid and Nuclear. And Syncroft having a stellar performance. Humanoid's going to lock in this gold cup, but Syncroft uses the Heartbreaker to get away. Hillsang will not follow up on the chase, and Fnatic at the moment look very wounded. Destiny popped. Humanoid works his way down towards the bottom side, lands the stun onto Xmadi. That's the root follow-up, and here comes Hillsang with the quickness, but immediately he's stunned. Does manage to pick up Xmadi on the backline. Razork can upset, now pushing forward. Humanoid has a gold card lock once again, but Syncroft is able to flash across the wall, and all the while, Adam has been pushing in the top lane.
Both out from upset. And while he has been doing extremely well in his lane, a very good farm in general. Oh, Xmadi.
Humanoid with the Everfrost, but that's the tidal wave coming out. Ooh, just clips his heels as Humanoid's able to escape the tsunami in the mid lane.
Hits him with the emote. Will be able to walk away to safety as Fnatic is securing themselves their first Rift Tower. The goal! Beautifully played there by Nuclear Int.
I love Arcane. Xmadi looking for upset here. Look at the Gale Force damage. Hillsang pops the quickness to try and get in. We'll be able to use it in the end. There's the Destiny, and there's the Root, and there's Xmadi going down. Upset able to survive long enough to have reinforcements arrive. Rift Held used by Razork as well.
You don't know about... I mean, you should know, because Fnatic, you're not allowed to attack their AD carry without comeuppance. And the immediate response from the rest of Fnatic. Hillsang there to provide peel for his AD. The ultimate comes, but that's okay. His team's still in a great position. They will secure their first rake of the game, and they will maintain the gold lead. The map really starting to open up now as towers are falling across the board, particularly badly, but I think that Adam came to make a statement, and it looks like Fnatic have decided to attack him.
I mean, the thing is, Humanoid has Destiny here, right? So Adam is just in a world of hurt. TP came out as well. There's the Destiny chase, but the rest of Fnatic are on their way. Like, BDS are entirely on the other side of the map. The Everfrost is going to come in for the root. Adam maybe will be able to pick up a 1-for-1 here, but he just can't do that. The shutdown comes out, goes over to Humanoid, and this is what we talked about with
read of the map, his knowing how to play around lanes. Like we did talk about it in the other game, right? He covered for Adam when he flashed at level 1. He helped his bot lane shove in that wave. He's done a great job. 160 CS. He's matching Humanoid in the farm department, and now he's looking for a pick.
He is down towards the bottom side. Adam actually looking for Wonder. His nuclear int comes in as well, and Wonder might be on the receiving end of that gank. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Humanoid just about able to get away. Spectral Moore still going to get the stun. Gold card locked in. Humanoid alive. Already, Wonder is down, and there's the shutdown for Synkrov as well. In a 1v1, the jungler wins out.
Level 13 for Synkrov. Oh, but he may have overstayed his welcome. Upset has now joined the fray. Razork is trying to cut off his escape route. Synkrov is just farming as much as possible.
Oh, there's the Gale Force to make sure that Synkrov couldn't die to the tower. Tries to turn it back around on Upset, and Upset, as an AD carry, had no mana there, but was still able, with the help of his teammates.
And ability haste. So
strong on both teams.
Jhin is sad.
Jhin is sad, although ability haste, of course, can help out just a little bit. Hylissang maybe a little bit sad here as well, as BDS collapsed 4 members strong. Tank shot. Humanoid actually going to TP in here as well. Dragon up, as you say, and we are in a really interesting situation with Hextech gates, because what you can do is flash in as Adam without even needing the gate. Stopwatch pop by Humanoid. Nuclear in having to jump away. Synkrov and Wonder fighting down towards the bottom side. Xmadi flashing away as well as Razzle continues to push forward. It's Adam versus all of Fnatic, and Fnatic win that fight. Synkrov able to do some damage to Wonder on the bottom side of the fight, but Wonder is very healthy now as Fnatic find 2 kills. And BDS are only able to pick up 1.
That fight initially looked very promising for BDS with the flash engage from Adam, with the amount of damage that he was soaking up. But while Adam was on the front line, the back line was getting absolutely melted. Nuclear Rimp was forced out of the fight extremely
for BDS. About 1,000 gold between these two teams as we perhaps look for another fight here. Razork does step forward. Nuclear Int looking for the double distortion, misses the chains, and Razork able to dodge to the side of it. Synkrov pushing in once again. Hylissang with the quickness. A possible engage opportunity for him. Stun card, used onto Adam. Everfrost coming out as well, and Wonder going in. There's the quickness. Adam on the back line. It's a 4-man quickness from Hilly. What can this man not do? And as the curtains come down, BDS find themselves dead behind them. Destiny popped by Humanoid. The stun card locked once again. And all you gotta say for Xmadi is that's 3 deaths on the day.
There is a reason why Fnatic's Hylissang is famous for his Rakan. What an amazing fight. This will be the Baron, and this will be control. Beautiful stuff from Fnatic's support.
And what a fight for Fnatic, getting 3 for 0. And there is the Baron as well. Now the is to get the wave to the tower quicker so they can cut off Limit and Nuclear in. This is the support I aspire to be, I'll be honest. Hylissang is an absolute monster, and because of that, BDS just don't have time to react. They can't even walk round towards their own inhibitor tower, and because of that, it falls. Fnatic now knocking on the inhibitor itself. Razork diving in, they're looking for Nuclear in. There's the charm, there's the knock-up, and there's the CC chain that Fnatic have found. Wonder dives onto Xmadi. Adam finally rejoins his fight. The curtain call opens up, and the shots aren't quite able to connect. Xmadi gets back to Fountain. Fnatic get the hell out of the base with an inhibitor down, but they might look for even more. Adam stunned up, Wonder stepping forward, apprehended back, but Wonder could just dance his way away from this one, skip and slash his way to victory perhaps. But Fnatic once again now 5,000 gold ahead.
Well, huge team fight, got them the Baron, and then all of a sudden Fnatic have complete control. And that's sometimes all it takes, you know? That is why this bot lane is... They currently are grouping up as a 5-man to threaten this top tier 2. They have the long-range stun card from Twisted Fate. They're going to use that to get a bit of chip damage onto Adam.
Adam already down to half HP as he tries to get away.
Good tidal wave
get the shield from the Sterak's tidal wave, as you say, for the disengage, but Wonder continues to step forward. It was MLXG, by the way, I've just remembered. No flame Twitter. Timers in the top corners are a little bit off. Baron is alive, even though it says 255 in the top corner. Shirelli is coming out from Hylissang, has the quickness, can dance his way into the fight. Tidal wave used for the disengage. Humanoid once again able to dodge just at the edge of it. Wonder getting onto the back line. Adam, the target for him. Stopwatch, gold card coming in. There's a shutdown. Wonder down. Adam healing up so much with that Decimate, and Razork now in for a world of hurt as the Noxian Guillotine is brought down. And Fnatic stepped a little bit too greedily there. Hylissang never able to find the engage. Heartbreaker chase. Spectrum more available for Synkrov, but he can't quite get in range to land it onto Upset. Fnatic, 3 players left alive, will have to retreat. Will they fight around this Baron? Because at the moment, Adam, it looks like they just want to kill Adam over and over again. They find it. Hylissang going in with the quickness. Will get onto Limit. Resurrection coming out for Synkrov as his GA will pop. Nuclear in. Misses the chains, but Upset dies to a Nami, Ebb, and Flow. Limit with the clutchest of heals into kills there as upset falls, and now Hylissang, the last man standing for Fnatic as they went 2.
And one which they are happily going to take. More kills. Anyway, Dragon now spawned.
I mean, importantly, Fnatic could lose Soul as well from this. Like, this is not sole point, as you say, for BDS, but it was a possibility that they could have that Hex challenging for the title at the end of the season. Right now are rocked on their heels by the newcomers to the league, BDS.
What a huge game one this could be. I mean, Fnatic, oh, they're at dead store right now. Wonder getting good damage onto Nuclear in. Here comes the curtain call.
Now, Humanoid wasn't really in range to pop the Destiny here, but Adam now on the front line pops the stopwatch himself. Hylissang got the quickness, got the flash, they're looking for Adam. Serac shield will not be enough to save him. Need a work, double charm! Oh, Hylissang, you absolute beauty! Wonder picks up the double kill, but Hylissang once again is the man making all the plays.
Game, but they end up falling short. The team fight doesn't go quite the way they want it, but that is good damage onto Razork, and BDS, they have not given up just yet. This inhibitor will likely fall, but the question is, can Fnatic end the game? They have all 5 members running down mid.
Can Nuclear Int clear out this wave? That cannon minion actually being distracted a little bit. BDS unable to clear it right now. First Nexus Tower falls, the redemption to heal up the minions as well as Nuclear Int dives in and dies immediately. Wonder takes him. He goes on a killing spree, and it will take the Nexus as well as Fnatic take down BDS.
Definitely some shaky moments
You don't say.
in that game for Fnatic. They looked like they were being punished in the early game. Wonder still a little shaky for sure.